If I may, the president, I noticed, had note cards at the border when he was doing his briefing there. He also had note cards last Friday with the Italian Prime Minister. Why does the president rely so heavily on note cards?
You're upset because the president has note cards? You're asking me a question about the president having note cards?
I'm asking why
The
does he rely so
president who
heavily?
has had probably one of the most successful first 3 years of an administration than any modern day president. He's done more in the first 3 years than most presidents who had 2 terms. You're asking me about note cards? I don't think that's, wait, I'm not speaking to you right now, James. I'm talking to your friend over here, Ed. So thank you so much, but thank you so much for interjecting. Go ahead, Ed.
I was just asking why he relies so heavily on note cards.
I think what's important here and what the American people care about is how this president is delivering for them, and that's what he's doing, and that's what's the most important thing here. All right, I'm going to take. Okay. Did I call on you already?
You did.
Okay, wait, no, I can't do that. Go ahead, Karen. No. Go ahead, Karen. Go ahead, Karen.
So Cookie Monster posted on X that shrinkflation is making his cookies smaller. The White House official Twitter or X responded that blaming shrinkflation basically on companies. So does the president again believe that shrinkflation and inflation are solely a company problem, or do his policies play any role in that?
So also for my tweet, I believe we said C is for consumers getting ripped off, right? And the president has called on companies to stop.
Out of that competition council, the president is announcing that strike force. Why did it take the Cookie Monster to speak up, or an election year for this strike force to go? Why not do it a couple of years ago when inflation was 9%?
I disagree with the premise of your question there. It did not take the Cookie Monster. If anything, it feels like the Cookie Monster is responding to us and what we've been saying about shrinkflation. I can't believe I'm having a conversation about the Cookie Monster at the podium, but that's a good one. I'm glad you're awake. I'm glad you woke up for me. I know you were nodding off in the back earlier, but
why did it take so long to announce a strike force?
I mean,
when
look,
inflation was 9%?
here's the thing. The President's Competition Council has been going on for some time now. So to say that, now all of a sudden he cares about this is not true. It is a false premise. It's a false question, because the President has been dealing with this for some time now.
And the Consumer Bankers Association has been very critical of the Biden administration's rule to cut the credit card late fees. They called it anything but a win for consumers and knowingly putting consumers' financial health at risk. What's the administration's response to that criticism?
So we totally disagree, obviously. The president has always been very, very clear. We are seeing is that corporations obviously not passing along their gains to American consumers, and we've always been very clear about that. So we disagree with that sentiment. We disagree with that statement, and the president's always going to put the American people first.